Hello everybody. Angie here. I am coming on to do my make for Margaret Miller Collage Challenge 2026. I am up to week 10 and I'm working out of an old receipt book and we are going to get this baby made. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. We've got things good there. Let me take off my jacket. All right, how's everybody? Everybody good? Here are the prompts for today. Week 10, something in the shade of purple, black print or all caps, a drawing or photo of a clock tower, something sharp, a zoo animal, and for bonus, a postage stamp. All right, so let's see what we can do. And I am kind of pleased because I was able to get everything out of my scrap bag for this make today, and I'm pleased about that. All right, we're gonna start with background as always, and that's shade of purple. So I found this little piece here, this scrap piece here, and these scraps here. So we'll start with that. See what we can do. These here are leftover pieces from a 12 by 12 piece of paper, and this is a leftover from 8.5 by 11 scrap cardstock, piece of sheet music, and then this is just a little piece from a paper pad, and this is what, like a almost like a 4 by 6, 4 by 5.5. So let's see. That fits right there. Do something like that. Let's switch it around. Let's do this. Because it says something in black or all in caps, so that's appropriate there. So if I can leave that out, yeah, that pretty much fits there. No, that doesn't look good there, does it? Yeah, that's definitely better. Okay, let's start there. That'll be my background. Try and get it as all as one piece. And then put it down like that. There we go. Works out a little bit easier. You do it that way. So for those of you that have been following me and keeping up with my channel and my makes, I am pleased to say that I made it through my 3-month no spending on craft supplies. I challenged myself at the beginning of January saying that I was not going to do any spending, and I have achieved that goal, and I am very, very pleased with myself. I would love to try and go farther and longer, and I do plan on doing so, but you know, we'll see. But I did accomplish the 90 days, so I'm pleased about that. And I've used up quite a bit of stuff. And to be honest with you guys, 90 days, okay? 90 days, think about that. And I do a video, I've been doing videos almost every day or every other day. And I have just been using things on my desk for the most part, just on my desk. I haven't really had to venture out anywhere except for maybe, you know, a label or a sticker here or there, you know, that might tie in with something, or a piece of fabric. You know, I don't keep fabric on my desk. I got some ribbon and some lace here, But, you know, outside of that, just think about that for a second. 90 days. And I haven't had to venture out outside of my desk or my craft bag. That's exciting to me. So I have really, really been using up some stuff. Okay? So it'd be amazing. Challenge yourself, guys. Just, you know, say, I'm just going to get through this cubby or this little basket or this little container and see how far I can go with doing my makes with just using this portion. It's a challenge, but it's fun, and it's just so rewarding if you're able to do it. All right, enough of that squabble. All right, shade of purple. I've got this little piece of purple here, and then there's also purple in this piece of paper here. And then for black, I do have some black here, as well as all in caps here. Then I was thinking about bringing a piece of this in as well. It's a little too big. I don't know. Maybe cover up some of that purple because it's kind of bright and bold. What do you think? We'll set that there for the moment and see how that looks. Okay, now something, a zoo animal that I found in this magazine page here. It's called Wild Sanctuary, and it had a den of wolves. So I fussy cut the wolves out. There's one there, and I cut out another one, and there's one there. Okay, so I'm going to use that for a zoo animal. Now, a clock tower I did not have, I could not find, but I did find a clock, a wall clock. Okay, so I'll be using that. Something sharp. Again, I'm using up what I have, and I'm trying to stick to a limited area, trying to go through my scraps and things. The only thing I can find was this ephemera piece of a mirror. Glass. It's a glass mirror. Glass is sharp, so I'm going to be using that. Postage stamp. Oh, and for something purple as well, I found this pretty little small image of these purple flowers. I thought maybe we can, I don't know, tie that in somewhere. And then I just grabbed a few stamps that I had on my desk. This is and they're kind of big though, but this one's botanical. This one's a purple flower. That one kind of spoke to me. And then this one, just a regular little, okay. So I'll use one of those. All right, so those are all my prompts right there. So let's see what we can come up with. You know, that's kind of busy. I'm going to take this off for a minute. Maybe. All right. The biggest things I have are the wolves. So let's start with them. And they're howling. So we'll have to have them face each other. Little mama and baby, I guess. Let's see. She's teaching her young how to call for help when she's in danger. Okay, mirror. That'd be something sharp. Glass. Clock. Postage stamp. I kind of like this. I wouldn't mind getting that in. That'll bring in a little bit more purple over to this side if I put that there. Maybe put that. And then a postage stamp. Let's fussy cut these out. Let's see what we got. Here's my scissors. They're kind of big. I might have to get a smaller one. Let me cut this brown one out here. And get a normal sized stamp. We'll see. That kind of kind of like that, but I found another, hold on. There was another piece of this purple paper. Hold on, let me find it. And I'm just looking in my scrap bag here. I saw another piece of purple paper somewhere. Although black or brown might, no. All right, where are you? There it is. A little teeny piece. Why don't I cut this down and put it okay, we're gonna do that. See how that looks. Let me cut it down a little smaller to fit. Yeah, like that. Just a little bit of purple on that side. I guess I can cut that other piece off too. Okay, let's put that there. Okay, I like that. Let's put that down. Yeah, that looks good against that there. Okay. This one's coming together pretty easily. Let's see. Get a sneeze, guys. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, I like that. And then a stamp. Let me see if I have a smaller one. And I'm just going to refer to this little thing here. I've got a whole bunch of stamps in here. Let me just look. See what catches my eye. Something smaller. Like, you know, something like that maybe. Here's a little pink one. Kind of like that. Here's some purple ones. I think I got enough purple though. Something in black, that could be black. We'll do that one. Save these ones. All right. Okay, we can put that there. Okay, and then I thought, even though that's black, I have this. Okay. And one of the prompts are black print or all caps. And that's in all caps. So why don't we use that rather than me throw it away? And I'm thinking just the purple portion maybe. See if we can fit that in there. And I'm thinking, do I want to do the wild animal? Or do I want to just maybe put in animal? Or maybe the wild? Let's do the wild. What do you think? Yes, let's do that. Right there. Yeah, that's enough. Okay, I think I've got all my prompts in there, guys. What do you think? I like it. I always like it, but you never know when you start out how it's going to end up, but you're always pleased by the time you're done. Something in the shade of purple. I've got purple there. I've got purple flowers. I've got the purple background there. And there's purple in shade of purple, it says. So actually it's lavender, but a shade of purple. Black print. I've got black print on this paper here. Got black print here, or all caps. And the words, the wild, is in all caps. A drawing or photo of a clock tower. I don't have the actual tower, but I do have a wall clock. Something sharp is glass. That's that mirror behind. A zoo animal is wolves. And for a bonus, postage stamp. We've got that. All right. That is week 10, guys, and I am done. What do you think? Hope you like it. All right. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so very much for stopping by. I truly appreciate you. As always, take care. God bless. And you know what's coming. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.